Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Exploring with the Fuzzy Quanti, and today we will be talking about the Safavid Empire, which was a gunpowder empire. The Safavid Empire was located in modern-day Iran and reigned from 1501 to 1722. It was originally a religious group who quickly gained power through political marriages and support from warlords. After their religion Shiism was outlawed from the Ottoman Empire, they declared independence. As support grew, they became more militarily aggressive. This caused a jihad, also known as the Islamic Holy War, led by Shah Ismail. Soldiers who fled from the Ottoman Empire to escape persecution joined forces with the Safavids and contributed to helping the Safavids expand. Ismail managed to seize major cities such as Tabriz, which was made the capital city of the Safavid Empire. The Safavids had a theocratic form of government. At the top of the government was a Shah, a figure similar to the Pope. He was seen as a descendant of Imam Ali, the cousin of the Prophet Muhammad. He would consult nobles who acted as his advisors before making a decision. The second highest position was the Grand Vizier, or Prime Minister. He was the closest man to the Shah. He had absolute power over national interests. All decisions had to be approved by the Shah and Grand Vizier before they could be acted upon. The Shah had the ability to appoint officials, and there were rules set to prevent betrayal or undermining of the Shah's authority. In addition to the main figures in government, there were also local mosque officials and administrators. These people were supervised by the government. There are three main levels to a Safavid society. At the top is the Shah, next are wealthy merchants and nobles, at the bottom are farmers and herders. In order for one to rise in society, they must earn it based on merit and not through inheritance. Nowadays, their society is called a meritocracy. Women in their society had little to no freedom and were always veiled. Those who had power often gained it through marriages. Enslaved boys were also trained to fight for the Safavids' army. Trade was a large part of the Safavid Empire's economy. The Silk Road ran through the northern part of the empire, allowing trade to prosper. The empire became extremely rich from the trade between Europe, Central Asia, and India. They exported goods such as Persian rugs, silks, and textiles. Imports included spices, metal, coffee, and sugar. They mainly traded with England and the Netherlands. However, one downfall was that their hot climate made it difficult to farm. The Safavids were at constant war with the Ottomans to the west and Mughals to the east. These three empires, including the Safavids, were infamous for the use of gunpowder. This made them equal matches, so in order to gain control, they had to create new innovations involving the use of gunpowder. Most of the conflicts were centered around religion. This is because the Ottomans practiced Sunni while the Safavids practiced Shia. Driven by a religion, the Safavids conquered surrounding communities and hoped to convert them to Shia Islam. They are extremely intolerant to other forms of Islam and did not incorporate those religions into Shia Islam. The religious conflict with the Sunni Ottomans also encouraged a need to expand their empire. They viewed expansion as an extension of Islam into new lands. In addition to the motivation of expanding their religion, they also wanted to unite Persia under one unified political control. There are many aspects that contributed to the fall of the Safavid Empire, including competition, trade decline, loss of resources, and weakened authority. In the 17th century, the Russian Muscovy expanded to Central Asia, while the Mughal dynasty expanded west, both of which invaded Safavid territory. Afghani tribes also raided Safavid land and turned it into their battlefield. At this point, trade was also deteriorating since the Dutch East India Company had cut off trade to most of Iran. The drainage of natural metals due to the Dutch and English further contributed to the downfall of the empire. Shahs at this time were also paranoid of rebellion and treated their people poorly. These factors ultimately led to the downfall of the Safavid Empire. The Safavids had a lasting impact and legacy. They rebuilt many cities such as the capital city of Isfahan and made Shiism a primary religion. Iran became a center of art, architecture, and poetry, but it also changed the most common language of Turkish to Persian. Many of the rugs will also become internationally recognized. The Safavid Empire may not have had such a large global impact, but they significantly impacted the development of Iran.